Okay, so welcome to another episode of Graceful Pageant Interviews. And so today I have another lovely guest for me. So would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi, my name is Alex and I am currently the Miss Greater London Atlantic.
Woo! You've got the finals coming up soon, don't you?
Yes, the finals are on the 22nd and 23rd of April.
I'm very excited because I am coming to watch them. So I'm very
Yay!
excited about this. Um, so with the finals, tell me a little bit about the kind of preparation you've been doing, like appearance wise for it.
Okay, so I actually signed up to Atlantic quite late. So I actually only had a month to prepare.
Wow.
So obviously I wanted to make the most of that time and kind of really just give myself the chance to enjoy every bit of it. So as soon as I got my sash, I went to my first appearance the next day, which was Mrs. Atlantic's memory walk. And
I know the one.
you were there. And we raised in excess of £400, made several newspapers, and pretty much done an appearance every day since then.
Wow.
So really, really loving my sash, to be honest.
Are you? What kind of other stuff have you been doing since then?
So I have got involved in so many
There's so
actually.
many.
I know I have been I've done a number of mental health related appearances, such as kind of wearing blue, World Bipolar Day, and I did a campaign for World Bipolar Day. So there's been quite a lot. And on top of that, I think there's also planning for life after Atlantic, whether you win or what's kind of coming next as well. So that's been really exciting too.
Wow. So I did want to ask you, so what is it that you advocate for then? What's your platform?
So my platform is mental health, but with a focus on severe mental illness, because a lot of people, when they talk about mental health, kind of forget severe mental illnesses. And I think that's largely because they make people very, very uncomfortable to talk about it. How do we begin to talk about psychosis and really dig into, especially things like postnatal psychosis or schizophrenia, bipolar again, and they're extremely misunderstood. And the reason they actually hold so much stigma is usually because people don't understand what they are, people don't really understand what it means, and people become quite scared of it.
Yeah.
So.
Wow, that's pretty amazing. So
Incredible.
Are you, I think you said something to me before about you're launching something very soon, aren't you?
Yeah, so I have launched a Bipolar Day campaign,
Oh, wow.
which has been involving people wearing kind of black and white or sharing a black and white picture. And that's because the bipolar ribbon is black and white to symbolise mania and depression. On top of that, I am going to launch a kind of campaign, so watch this space, about things that I really believe and I'm passionate about that will help people with not only severe mental illness, but actually people with any mental illness, and having that one-stop shop kind of place to go to get help and support, which is really missing.
Yeah, that's amazing. So do you know where the links will be yet, or is that still a work in progress?
That's still to come. It should be released within kind of the next couple of weeks as to how we move forward with that. But there will be all completely shared on Instagram and Facebook.
Perfect. I'll grab that from you before we finish so that everyone can know how to find you. So I want to talk a bit about the finals now. Obviously, you can't give too much away because we can never give too much, but have you got like a certain round that you're looking forward to?
I think Evening Wear I always find as one of my favourite rounds, just because I find it so elegant and classy. It's a round, it's really slow. I feel like it's almost like a grand finale of all your hard work. And you really just kind of get to showcase that kind of beauty queen element of yourself. Yourself kind of what you wear, something you feel absolutely stunning in, you smile, you're graceful. I just think it really shows the best kind of that a woman can be.
Yeah, like the confidence and stuff comes out, doesn't it?
Yeah, so for me, I think that's my favourite round, but I'm quite excited for fun fashion as well.
Oh, that sounds exciting. I'm excited to see that round.
I feel like in that round you get to show a lot of your personality.
Yeah.
And kind of who you are. So really excited about that one too.
I can't wait to come to Miss Atlantic and see everything. It's gonna be so much fun.
No, I'm so excited.
It's very soon. It's only a few weeks away now.
I know. I've literally got a countdown every day. I'm like, oh, it's one day closer.
Oh, it's gonna be so much fun. So, how did you first get into pageants then? Like, what made you get into pageants?
So I really liked the idea of doing pageants for a really long time. And I thought I'd aged out of pageants, and I had children when I was quite young. So I just thought, like most pageants, when I think I originally looked like about a decade ago, you couldn't do if you had children, you couldn't do, and then you couldn't do it as you kind of got older. So I just thought it was something that I'd missed out on. Anyway, we're looking for my daughter. So I thought she'd really enjoy it. And actually, it turns out there was pageants that I could do. So I entered them that day.
So is Miss Atlantic your first one, or have you done ones previously?
No, I've also competed in UK's National Miss, the first ever one. That was in July last year. And I also did Galaxy. I'm really sorry, my sash is.
That's all right.
I
know, mine do it as well. Mine's pinned.
Well, I did have a pin, but I've broken it.
They always do it. They fall off all the time.
I need some pin recommendations, actually.
Okay, I'll help you out. I'll send you some links. So, what's your favourite memory in pageants then? Because if you've done a few, have you ever had like a really funny moment, or is there anything that really stands out for you?
I think there's, you know what? I think there's just a whole collection of really good memories. I think the one that always sticks with me is that feeling kind of going home from my first pageant and actually feeling like you'd really achieved something. Like I hadn't walked away with the crown, but I had walked away with lots of friends. I'd had an amazing experience. I was so excited. I felt so confident, and I felt like I was able to make other women confident. I was able to be part of something, and I just knew that was something that I wanted to go back and do again.
Oh, I love that. Yeah, it is an amazing feeling, isn't it?
Yeah. And literally, I always try to choose appearances and things like that I know I'm gonna really enjoy and make the most of my time.
Yes, that is important, to enjoy yourself when you're doing it, isn't it?
So for me, I think choosing like a particular appearance or a particular moment, for me, I enjoy kind of the whole lot. I know it sounds like so easy to say, but I actually make sure that I choose them because I enjoy them so much and they're something I'm so passionate about.
Yeah.
So,
and you said you've got children. So do you ever do anything with them related to pageants?
Everything. They come to literally everything with me. So everyone gets to meet them all of the time. It becomes every pageant appearance is like a family occasion. The memory walk was a one-off, and I don't think they fancied walking around London.
No. So does that mean
a pageant, they're there screaming for everyone?
Are they going to be at the finals then?
They will be, yeah.
So I'll get to meet them. Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah, they're like my biggest cheerleaders.
Well, that's important. You need to have big cheerleaders on your side. So
100%,
So when you first got into pageantry and you told all your friends and family and that, how did everybody react to it?
I think I had a bit of a mixed reaction, but I think most people didn't really understand what it was. So I think a lot of people were kind of like, what is that? Is it like a modeling competition? Is it like dancing? Is it? And I think people kind of like, what do you do?
Yeah.
So a lot of it was just about having the conversation about actually what it is, what different rounds there are, the different types of pageants that there are, how you choose different systems. And I think the more I've done them, the more people have become more interested and actually see what they kind of really are about. And so many people that I'm friends with or that are not even involved in pageantry in my local community and things have come back to me and said, everyone looks so supportive, everyone's so empowering, it looks really fun, like you seem to be doing so well in yourself. And it just really lots and lots of positive feedback, which is amazing.
Yeah, it's good because there's so much positivity in pageantry, and I think people don't realize it until they really see it, and then they start to realize what it is.
Yeah, and I think there is that kind of, people feel like it's a competition or it's a bit like one of those sorts of things, but actually they forget that so much of it is about kind of your own journey, your own confidence, your own empowerment as well.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So do you have a favorite round from previously then that you've done? Other than evening, has there ever been any other round that stuck out for you?
Ooh.
Just because I'm curious, because I don't know the rounds in the pageants you said about. I don't know if they do different alternative rounds.
So UK's National Miss had sportswear instead of swimwear.
Oh, that's different.
Yeah, and that was really exciting.
I would like that.
I absolutely love kind of athletic wear.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's not something we usually associate as being able to be glam in.
Yeah.
Or kind of like, you always get these things where you say, oh, you know, you go to the gym, you can't be glam in the gym, and I just kind of think, why not? So I kind of like that. She's kind of challenging that and saying, actually, if that's something you want to be, do it.
Yeah.
And it gives you that opportunity to be so confident in yourself. And yeah, I really like that
cool,
one.
actually. That is actually really different. I like that.
Yeah, I did.
So I've come to my last question for you, which is a bit of a fun question. So this one is, if you could have any superpower in the whole world, what would it be and why?
Any superpower. This is actually a really hard question. However, if I could have any superpower, I would say, if I could have any superpower, it would be the power to make people better. And that is because I just don't like the thought of people suffering or people having to endure really difficult things. And that's kind of why my platform is mental health. And I think, you know, to be able to really make a difference and cure people would be a really amazing superpower to have.
Yeah, that's a really nice one.
Yeah, so, and it has like so much knock-on happiness as well for everyone else. So yeah.
That'd be so cute. So do you want to tell us your platform? So tell us how to find you, follow you, Instagram, just so anyone watching so they can follow you.
Yep. So my Instagram is Alex in Pageant Land. My Facebook name is Alexa Hudson. And they're kind of the main two that I'm using at the moment. And my platform, my pageant journey and everything is all over them. So I hope you feel free to follow.
Perfect. So for everyone watching, make sure you go and follow Alex's journey, and the finals are coming up very soon. So I do want to thank you for coming on and wish you the best of luck.
Thank you so much.
That's okay. And for everyone else watching, make sure you like, subscribe, and definitely go and follow her journey. Right. Well, thank you for coming on and good luck in the finals.
Thank you for having me.
All right. Bye.